Who is Jo Jin Mi? We know that she's the DPRK's biggest threat for gold in women's diving at the upcoming 2025 Aquatics World Championships. But where did she come from, and how did she get here? My name is Yong, and this is DPRK Athletics. Jo Jin Mi originally hails from Suncheon, a mid-sized city some 60 kilometers north of Pyongyang. Suncheon is an industrial city, mostly known for various factories, a coal mine, and an energy-producing station. Jo Jin Mi came from a working-class family in this city and has at least one older sister. As a young child, Jo was rather weak. Thus, Jo's mother had her daughter take up artistic gymnastics, as this was a way for her to become strong and independent. Jo trained every day, likely with her primary school's team. Eventually, a diving coach saw Jo's elegant movements and recruited her to an unspecified team in Pyongyang. In 2016, at the age of 11, Jo participated in the People's Athletics Tournament, a nationwide competition, for the first time. Her placing was good enough to elevate her all the way to the national team. There, Jo was trained by Shin Jong-lim. Shin Jong-lim is a coach famous for raising the DPRK's only World Championship diving gold medalist, Kim Gu-kyang. When asked about Jo Jin Mi's work ethic, Shin Jong-lim said that Jo was always quiet and passionate, and that Jo never missed out on a day of training. Jo's first crack at international competition came in 2019, when she participated in the FINA Diving World Series. Although now defunct, the FINA Diving World Series was an invite-only annual competition held in multiple cities amongst the world's elite divers. In the World Series, Jo participated in the latter 3 of 5 meets. Jo was paired with Kim Mi-rae in the women's synchronized platform and Yong in the mixed synchronized platform. Jo was actually a replacement for Kim Ah-rim, who had struggled in the mixed synchronized platform category. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Jo excelled in both categories. In the mixed platform, Jo and Yong finished in second 3 times in a row, despite the previous duo only finishing 4th and 5th in their 2 attempts. Meanwhile, in the women's platform, Jo and Kim Mi-rae managed a single first-place finish and 2 second-place finishes. Jo would return to international competition later in 2019, competing in the 2019 AASF Asian Diving Cup. There, she would achieve 3rd place in the women's individual 10-meter platform, losing out to her partner, Kim Mi-rae, and Chinese diver Zhang Minji. Jo may have also been slated to participate in the women's 10-meter synchronized platform, her usual discipline, but the DPRK was disqualified for having an unregistered diver. At this point, Jo was a rising star in diving and was ripe to face the world's best. But tragedy befell her career as global events caused the DPRK to not send any of its athletes abroad for a full 3 years. Meanwhile, Jo's performance in domestic tournaments slipped, and domestic press speculated that she got into too much of an ego. According to the domestic press, Jo was worried that her physical abilities had dropped. But Coach Shin Jong-lim rebuked Jo, saying that an athlete is not limited by their physical ability, but rather by their spirit. Coach Shin then resolved to save Jo's strong traits and perfect Jo's weak movements. As a result, Jo recovered her form, ascending back to the top of the domestic scene through various inspection games and selection games. Jo would return to the international scene after 4.5 years at the Aquatics World Championships in 2024. In what was perhaps the biggest stage of her career, Jo upheld the DPRK's standard of being world-class contenders. With her old partner, Kim Mi-rae, Jo would get silver in the women's synchronized platform. And with her new partner, Yong, she brought home another silver in the mixed synchronized platform. Jo also participated with 3 other divers in the mixed 3-meter and 10-meter team diving event, but they only achieved 7th out of 12 teams. Jo's performance overall was good enough to have her selected to the Olympic Games in Paris that summer. At the Olympics, Jo would make history. Paired with longtime partner Kim Mi-rae, she helped achieve the silver medal in the women's synchronized 10-meter platform. It was the DPRK's first Olympic diving medal ever, marking a historic achievement for the continually developing DPRK diving program. Jo would be rewarded for her performance by being named one of the top 10 DPRK athletes for 2024. Currently, Jo continues to train with the Sobeksu athlete team in Pyongyang under her trainer, Shin Jong-nim. At the age of 20, Jo is at the peak of her abilities as a diver. But one thing still eludes her: a gold medal at a global competition. Jo will have one of her best chances to get that gold at the upcoming 2025 World Aquatics Championships. She will be representing the DPRK in the 10-meter platform, the 10-meter synchronized platform, and the mixed 3-meter and 10-meter team event. However, the 2025 World Aquatics Championships will present a number of new challenges to Jo. Firstly, she will be without her diving partner of 5 years, Kim Mi-rae. At 24 years old, Kim Mi-rae may have simply aged out of the sport. Jo's new partner will be the 23-year-old veteran Kim Mi-hwa, who achieved a second-place finish in the women's 10-meter synchronized event at the 2018 FINA Diving World Cup. Jo's second challenge will be competing in the individual 10-meter platform, as it is the first time she has done this on an international stage. So, will Jo Jin Mi be able to achieve her first gold medal? The only way to find out is to subscribe to the DPRK Athletics channel. We will be providing on-site coverage of the 2025 World Aquatics Championships with daily YouTube updates. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Blue Sky for more rapid updates. If you would like to find out more about my work or access a full script of this video with sources, make sure to check out my website at dprkathletics.com. And if you would like to join our brand new community dedicated to discussing DPRK athletics, feel free to join our Discord. You can find the links in the description. That is all. Stay well.